Summit today. Global Footprint Network's Mathis Vanderkel.
Earth Overshoot Day is a simple concept. It recognizes that from January 1st till today, 24th of July, humanity has used as much from nature as the planet is able to renew and regenerate in the entire year.
This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230.
Local news and weather brought to you by Mississippi Energy Services. We're your fast, affordable, and friendly generator service company. msenergy.us. msenergy.us.
A grave dug up, jewelry stolen from the corpse. 96 today with a heat index at 109 and an extreme heat warning in effect. But the National Weather Service says you have a 50-50 shot at afternoon storms. Tonight, partly cloudy and 76. More relief possible Friday with a high down at 93 and a 70% chance for storms in the afternoon. With news on 103.9 WIAB, I'm Chris Davis. The grave robbing happened at the Second Pilgrim Rest Cemetery near Durant in Holmes County. Sheriff Willie March tells WLBT that a man visiting the cemetery Tuesday found the disturbed grave. March says jewelry was missing off of the body, which had been buried for a month. No arrest was announced. Investigators in Rankin County now believe 18-year-old Ariana Garrett had her boyfriend, 17-year-old Ladarius Harrison, come over and shoot her brother after the two had an argument. That shooting happened last Wednesday in Star on Eddie Williams Drive, says investigator Tyler Burrell. The brother, who was shot several times, is still in the hospital. Both suspects were arrested. 3 men from the Memphis area now suspected of stealing more than $200,000 worth of electronics, including VR headsets and cell phones from Walmarts across 3 states were busted this week in Oxford. Police say the men were caught in the act, with 2 in the store and 1 in the parking lot. In about a month, you'll be able to see a tribute to deputies from the Hinds County Sheriff's Department who have died on the job. Sheriff Tyree Jones says that monument will be going up at the Sheriff's Office headquarters in downtown Jackson, paid for at a cost of about $13,000 by the taxpayers and approved by supervisors. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away at the storm.
And good Thursday morning.
Yes, it's almost weekend.
Oh, yes. And let's see, Jeff Thomas checked in early. Joe Lynn has checked in early. And yes, we are just days away from the weekend.
Yippee.
Days. By the way, yesterday we forgot to do a weather forecast. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
So here's the weather forecast. It's going to be hot.
It was so hot outside yesterday that the air actually
It was hot when I got up and came out the house this morning. I went, Whoa. He got in the car. It says 81. I'm going, really?
Yeah.
Really? Good morning, Anita Ford. Okay, now let's see what I got here. I've got a few things on my mind today.
Yeah.
But
Just a few.
Just a few. You know,
You can contain it to just a few.
well, one of the things that is, and good morning, Ron Eller. All right. USA, Debbie Bragansky. Good morning. It's not yet. It's not hot yet. You hadn't been outside yet.
Walk out the door.
And good morning, Kathy Reed, Chad Goodwin, Shane Easley, Romper Stomper Domper Doo. But anyway, and Roger McCrory. Y'all hit the like and love button on Facebook and Rumble and YouTube and wherever you're watching us, or TikTok, and help us grow the show. Somebody sent us 1,000 stars yesterday. Yeah, hit that star button too. I don't know what all that does, but I'll take some stars too. Okay, so on my mind. Okay, well, yesterday when we last left and we were exciting everybody, we were talking about the old West.
Yes.
And wearing 6-shooters, like you'd get up every morning, we'd get dressed, we'd put on with chaps, and then we'd put on our 6-shooters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
we would leave out of the house to go to work. What the year that stopped was 1899.
1899.
Okay, I checked on that.
Uh-huh.
But the question of the day is, Wyatt Earp was practicing gun control.
Correct.
He was, here's an advocate of the gun, and that was gun control. We don't need that.
Mm-mm.
And I mean, it didn't really solve any problems because the people that wanted to kill other people didn't turn their guns over, and then he had to shoot them, right?
That's right.
Okay. So if everybody was wearing a gun every day, what would happen? Good morning, James Duncan.
It couldn't be any worse than it already is.
It can't be any worse, but I mean, you would think twice before you put
Absolutely.
your gun out, right? That guy may shoot me. And it only take a few weeks to be through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should we go back to doing that? Can we do that?
Well,
I need a law enforcement guy to call me and tell me if we can wear a 6-shooter on our side. I mean, and I was looking at the laws around the country when I was looking at this. I was going, why are there, if it's in the Constitution that you have the right to bear arms, then why are there any laws against any portion of anything to do with gun control? Why is there anything?
Right.
I mean,
even concealed weapons. That's what you're not supposed to do, is carry a concealed weapon.
If we're all free,
Mm-hmm.
black and white and all that, and it doesn't have to go into that in the Constitution. It'd say black people are free and white people are free and Indian people are free. It doesn't say all that. So why do we have all this extra stuff around guns, other than some people think that just because a gun killed you, that's
a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
Back in our day, the guys carried shotguns in the back windows of the trucks on school parking lots.
Yeah, that was
it was accepted, and it was the thing,
Well, I can tell you this: at Canton Academy, when I was growing up, I would say every truck in the parking lot had a gun rack with a gun in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't have to worry about somebody was fixing to show up at the school and shoot up the school. There was a gun rack out there.
Nope.
And the first person to get to a gun, if something like that had happened, it would have been on.
That's right. That's right. So this gun control is really escalating the problems of people killing.
Gun control is the bigger problem.
Right.
Because if there is no gun control, then we would have a gun. And then when the thug shows up with the gun, say, my gun's bigger than yours.
Yeah, that's right.
And that would be that.
Yep.
Okay. So
we
solved gun control for America today.
Absolutely.
There is no such thing as gun control or any rules about gun control. And
it's a mind thing.
And
they just want to put it in your mind to make you think.
And they say, well, shit, what if you died of gun violence? Well, that's what would happen. I died of gun violence. It's no different than drug overdose or anything else. You can't ban everything, and you're not doing anything by banning anything.
You're just making the the ones that break the law stronger.
Good morning, Helen.
Hey, Mom.
But that is I got to thinking about it. I just go, so I got to go get a license
To carry a gun.
to carry a gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't.
And shouldn't have to.
And I have.
And
not
if you
done
go
that
to
yet.
New York City, which is in America, right? It's
Mhm.
still in America.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a gun at all.
That's right.
See,
That's un-American.
yeah. Why can the Constitution be the Constitution only when it's convenient for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
And if there's something that everybody doesn't agree with, they just say, okay, we'll make a law that'll get us by that, and we'll keep these voters and we'll keep those voters.
Right.
If you'd left it alone and hadn't touched it,
Everything.
you
would
wouldn't
be
have to worry
different.
about it.
Mhm.
You wouldn't have to worry about it. It's just one of those thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the old West, it was 2 6-shooters, and your rifle was on your back, and you
Oh.
get on your horse.
I thought they were in the little side pouch.
Well, that too. If you had a fancy saddle,
Mm-hmm.
if you had a fancy saddle.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Russell McGuffey, Lloyd Travis, Beth O'Kane Ladner. I had a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. There's some more things I got to talk about in Madison County.
Yep.
I did see where Madison County Chamber is having coffee and contacts from 8:30 to 9:30 at Sweet and Savvy.
Cool.
But I forgot I didn't write down what day it was.
It's the first Friday of every month.
So that would be next month, next
Mhm.
week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm a member of the Madison County Chamber.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you go to the events?
I do.
Wow.
Those two ladies that are in charge of that work really hard.
How'd you wind up on the radio?
God only knows.
There you go. It's interesting. But anyway, and we also have a farmers market event coming up in Canton at the old jail. Michael Goba, you're going to have to give us what day that is.
Because
The
the little
flyer
flyer didn't say.
The flyer that was up does not say enough. And I know that you're a member of the Madison County Historical Society or the Canton Historical Society.
Yeah.
But the old jail is a great place. That's where we used to do Halloween carnivals there and all that, and they'd dress it up and scare you to death. I can remember when some people still lived there.
In the jail?
In the jail.
Oh my, in the old jail.
In the
huh?
old jail.
Were they criminals or they
No,
used it as a home?
No, it was, you had a deputy sheriff that was the jailer.
Oh, okay.
And his son and daughters and all that listen to the show. They'll chime in a second
Mm-hmm.
and give me more details on that. But yeah,
Then don't they? Isn't there a little building behind that was the original jail? It's like a one-room wooden building.
Yeah.
Made out of logs.
Look, if you go on the square in Canton behind the post office, the old post office that's on the square, is the old jail, the first jail and fire station in Canton.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And in that place, they were both inside the building, the police and the fire station. And behind it was a place where you hung on the horses.
You hung horses.
You had a rope and you would tie your horses up.
High tied them.
But it was also the drunk tank.
Oh, really?
So when they'd catch you drunk, they would just hook you up there on the fence. I mean, this is the truth. I used to go up there, and my grandfather would give me at 6 years old.
Yeah.
I would go to the jail. It was a block and a half from our house, and I would walk over there with the bail money to get them all out of the drunk tank. And I would go back there when they would take them off the fence.
Chip was doing good deeds back then, huh?
That wasn't good deeds. That was just the way things were.
Yeah.
But when we come back, there's something that's irritating me.
Oh boy.
It's called the Mississippi Black Caucus.
Yes.
We're going to get into that
Okay.
when we get back right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
Okay.
When we get back right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
It's time for the most fun and exciting tournament of the summer. The Robbie Webb Floorball at the Canton Country Club. Grab your tent, your grill, and your friends, and come get rowdy at the now famous 12th hole tailgate with a live DJ, cocktails, shots, cigars, vendors, and $1,000 barbecue cook-off. This small-town community-based club with its newly renovated golf course and pool is the perfect retreat for you and your family. Call 601-859-6359 today for info on memberships, tee times, and tournament sponsorships for the Robbie Webb Floorball, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Canton Country Club.
Pure Air Consultants has always been your go-to for reliable and affordable heating and cooling systems, and now we are offering day and night brand to avoid the 25 to 30% increases that everyone is talking about. With day and night, Pure Air Consultants professionals can install a reliable system with a 10-year system warranty, and right now receive $20 off on service diagnostic fees. Call us today, 601-939-7420, mypureairconsultants.com.
It's time for the most fun and exciting tournament of the summer. The Robbie Webb Floorball at the Canton Country Club. Grab your tent, your grill, and your friends, and come get rowdy at the now famous 12th hole tailgate with a live DJ, cocktails, shots, cigars, vendors, and $1,000 barbecue cook-off. This small-town community-based club with its newly renovated golf course and pool is the perfect retreat for you and your family. Call 601-859-6359 today for info on memberships, tee times, and tournament sponsorships for the Robbie Webb Floorball, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Canton Country Club.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled, and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
What's the magic secret to losing weight? Why, it's diet and exercise, of course. So grab an apple and get moving with Next Generation Fitness in Gluckstadt. Next Generation Fitness is open 24/7, so you can get fit on any schedule. Work out in a positive environment, whether you need a personal trainer, boot camp class, or just prefer to do your own routine. You can finally get healthy and look good at Next Generation Fitness. At only $10 per month, including unlimited tanning, what do you have to lose? Other than those unwanted pounds. Next Generation Fitness, Plantation Cove, just off exit 112 in Gluckstadt.
At Bank of Yazoo, we believe that common sense makes for better banking. That's why we've taken our array of checking accounts and simplified them for you, boiling down features and benefits to create our New You, Achieve You, Benefit You, and Protect You checking accounts. Ready to discover how simple is better? Talk with us today. Bank of Yazoo, Bank of You. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All Britain's Jewelers.
When love requires a gift, nothing says it better than All Britons. Since 1920, we've been part of your family. From weddings and anniversaries to holidays, we've been there for every special occasion. At All Britons, we value your trust. Every gift, whether large or small, is a reflection of our commitment to quality and excellence. There's a reason we're still Mississippi's foremost diamond merchant. Let us show you why. All Britons Jewelry, 4460 Old Canton Road in Jackson.
All Britain's Jewelers. From the garden,
welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
And good morning, Mitch Tyner. I see him checking in. Good morning to the C&D Show. We are the C&D Show. There's the button we're looking for. Okay. I was going, what the heck?
They really couldn't hear us today, Chip.
No, they could hear us. We couldn't hear us.
Oh, okay.
They could hear us. Good morning, Jason Crocker checking in. But we're going to talk about this Black Caucus thing. In 76, they put together the Black Caucus.
Correct.
And there was 30 people, Ed Blackman and all of them were part of it, and First Smith. But my question to you is, in this day and age that we live in, Now, I know at a time in the 70s and the 60s, there were a lot of civil rights issues that many people of color felt that they need to address.
Mhm.
Okay. But the reality is, now let's go through this just like it is. And this only came up in my mind because of the DEI. And then I saw somebody with the Black Caucus talking on TV, and I went, now hold on just a second. If you represent a county, you represent a county,
Mhm.
whether you're black or white, right?
Correct.
So you represent everybody in that county, black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't the Mississippi Black Caucus be a racist organization? I mean, if we went down there and they started the Mississippi White Caucus, they would just freak completely out.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in a state that I would still say, and I mean, I may be wrong, but this state's probably 68 to 70% black.
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know what the number is, but we're the blackest state in the nation.
Right.
Okay. And you're representing black and white people, but why in the world is it okay to have a group of people inside a legislative building who say they only represent the black people and black issues?
Right.
I mean, they're pushing a black agenda. That is a group. That is not, that's just like no different than, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. KKK or somebody saying we're going to push just white issues.
Mm-hmm.
You got a Black Caucus, and their goal is to put black issues. That's what it's about, and that's not what it's about. And the Black Caucus is out there complaining about the clawbacks from the Trump administration, where they're going to have a little bit less money to steal, not steal from. I'm not going to say steal from, to distribute among them. Well, not among themselves, but among the people of their community.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reality is that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And why do they get to separate themselves from what they are to be something else? I mean, DEI would say that's wrong.
True.
Right. But DEI has been put on hold by a black judge in Mississippi, David
Mm-hmm.
Wingate,
Mm-hmm.
who also in the Rudy Warnock trial, what did he do? Kicked it down the road for 10 years. And then when he got out, it's over. And Rudy went to jail, and two aldermen went to jail. Well, two aldermen and one commissioner, which I still, the commissioner, I still don't understand how he went to jail when he was one of 5 votes.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know.
These are issues that I wonder about. You sit around and ponder, and I ponder them only as a radio guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not pondering them because I'm a white man.
Right.
And everybody, I'm pondering them on the basis that it's just racist for that to occur.
Right.
It is. And in this day and age, do we need to call out anything? I mean, while we're correcting stuff,
Mm-hmm.
why don't we correct all this stuff?
Right.
You know,
Right.
say, if you don't like what we do, and why can't I elect a politician? It would be great if he wouldn't be Democrat or Republican,
Mm-hmm. Just
but
American and do your
just
job.
American and go do your job and represent your people for all your area.
That's right.
You want roads in your area, and money doesn't know if it's black or white.
Mm-mm.
Money's green.
That's right.
So when you're fixing something, they'll say, well, somebody brought up to me, well, usually the white side of town gets fixed before the black side of town. Well, hold on. In Canton, Mississippi, I have 6 black aldermen.
Mm-hmm.
I have 7 Democrats and 1 mayor.
Yep.
And you're telling me you're going to fix my side of the town first.
Yeah.
And I
They
don't
should
have,
fix everything. Should just be.
you just do it.
Just do it. Just serve your people. It doesn't matter black, yellow, red, or green.
Right.
Just do your job that you were elected to do and serve your community.
Because the neighbors who are black and white, my neighbor's black on one side and white on the other. But, and then in my other house, they're same difference.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, all we want to do is do the right thing.
Right.
And when we talk to each other, we talk to each other cogently and politely and this, that, and the other. We're not worried about anything. We look at politics and just go, They're all crazy. I voted for you. I go, no, you didn't vote for me. I know you didn't vote for me. I'd had more votes. If everybody that voted for me said they voted for me,
Yeah.
there'd be more votes.
Mm.
But I just sit there and look at it and I just go, the Black Caucus of Mississippi, it's the state legislature that allows it because
Right.
they're scared to say something.
To buck the system.
You know, I look at the state officials, they should not allow it.
But it's all across the whole country, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a Black Caucus all across, but it's not legal.
Right.
They have an agenda that is separate. They're like a lobbying firm that collects money inside the legislature
Right.
for themselves. And they cut out the middleman, which is the lobbyist that comes in and gives you the money. They cut out the middleman. It's paid for politics, and that's just wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're taking donations for your Black Caucus, and just because you're the Black Caucus, we're the big guy on the block. We're gonna take all the money. We're gonna put a national Black Caucus agenda in Mississippi.
Right.
Now, the reason why I say that like this, as we're looking at the fall of Barack Obama, you know, and you're watching these things go down, which I understand that many people looked at Barack Obama as their leader. Notice I didn't use color in that. Many people looked at him as a leader of the country, and they supported him, and they put him on the wall like he was Jesus, which he's not a Christian, by the way. But you look at that and you look at it that way, and then they're watching him, and you look at this and start tying it all together all the way to this guy running in New York and Milwaukee and all these people.
Right.
It was a communist agenda.
Yes.
They are pushing communism in America, and they're giving the Black Caucus a bad name, in my opinion, unless the Black Caucus is a communist party inside the state, inside the system. I mean,
well, we've been putting pieces of this puzzle together all week. You know,
but you look at this and you go,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's just a thought we need to have. It's a thought we need to look at. And when our legislature meets, a political group should not have a place inside our capital to meet and put together. It's like, for instance, a city council cannot, if you got a 7-person city council, when you get past, I think when you get a quorum, that's it. They can't talk anymore. It's an official meeting. You need to be taking minutes, this, that, and the other. Well, what's the deal when the Black Caucus meets? Why are they meeting together like that? I mean, I understand the committees and all them meeting, this, that, and the other, but when you
have a named caucus.
Right. But
that just doesn't seem.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand the politics of that.
Right.
Because it doesn't make logical sense, and it's more of the white fear of stepping on the toes of anybody, because we want to do the right thing. Whites compensate for blacks all the time. And a lot of people don't believe that. And I mean, the way we look at it is, let's not cause any problems. Let's do what we got to do to make everybody happy, and we go home.
Right.
Okay. And when we look at passing a bill, we always look at that bill. Good morning, my sister, Donna Matthews. When we look at passing a bill, we think of both sides,
right,
black and white. And it seems that many agendas that, like what's her name, Jasmine Crockett or whatever, or AOC or many bills that they put forward have slanted agendas for one side. And they create the division that we have across the country.
That's how the government wins. That's how they win. And that's what this Black Caucus is. It's just another way of division to divide and conquer.
Right. And divide and conquer, that's a Napoleon thing, y'all.
Yep.
And, and the other thing is the little man complex. But, and good morning, my other brother, Roger Matthews.
You got siblings everywhere.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that is the truth. And I don't know what you do about it. I mean, if you had another, let's say, is there a rainbow caucus?
What about those group of women that were that wore all their white attire in the Senate?
In the Senate.
They're trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, with the Middle Easterns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all just Americans. And so when they start dividing the houses where we make our laws and do things, that's when the problems begin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we need to address.
Right. This redistricting that they're doing is really causing a lot of heartache down the road for Republicans.
I mean, but the reality is the conservative voice is trying to be squashed.
That's right.
Okay. There is a conservative coalition. That is, but it's not the conservative caucus.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't meet inside the Capitol.
Nope.
That's what I'm getting at. I mean, what is right and what is wrong? Now, if you're a Republican or a Democrat, that's set up parties. Those are registered political parties.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not a registered political party, you shouldn't be taking in money.
Correct.
You shouldn't be because then you're a lobbying firm. So I'm just trying to figure all this out. The flow of money is green, and it doesn't look at black or white. It just says, if I can get right there, I can get my agenda through. I can make it happen.
Yep.
And that's just something that's been bugging me a little bit. We'll talk about it more over the next few weeks, because next we're talking about Madison County and supervisors.
Oh boy.
Geez. Because it's just got to be done, because some things are eating at my brain on what it is. What Timothy Jenkins says, I have never thought Black Caucus was not racial. Okay. That's what we're saying, isn't it? Okay. We'll be right back. You need to fix your words there. I don't understand your words. You're like double or something. I don't know what they call that. I wish my English teacher was here.
Fix your words there.
Okay.
I don't understand your words.
We'll be back right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Dawn McKinzie.
Okay. We'll be back right here on WYAB.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
It's time for the most fun and exciting tournament of the summer. The Robbie Webb Floorball at the Canton Country Club. Grab your tent, your grill, and your friends, and come get rowdy at the now famous 12th hole tailgate with a live DJ, cocktails, shots, cigars, vendors, and $1,000 barbecue cook-off. This small-town community-based club with its newly renovated golf course and pool is the perfect retreat for you and your family. Call 601-859-6359 today for info on memberships, tee times, and tournament sponsorships for the Robbie Webb Floorball, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Canton Country Club.
CBS News Brief. President Trump has dismissed concerns of the Jeffrey Epstein file as a hoax. But House Speaker Mike Johnson tells CBS's Major Garrett the records need to be released.
We want full transparency. We want everybody who is involved in any way with the Epstein evils, let's call it what it was, to be brought to justice as quickly as possible. We want the full weight of the law on their head.
The Midwest and South still in the grip of a heat dome. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
For today, the worst heat remains along the Mississippi River. Chicago looks like it'll get to about 94, feeling like 103. But if you're in a place like St. Louis, the feels like temperature could be as high as 108 or even 110.
This is the day Earth blows through its ecological resource limit. Global Footprint Networks, Mathis, Wackernagel.
This year is the earliest overshoot day ever.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Looking for the ultimate reset for your body and skin? At Core Wellness and Recovery, you'll find next-level services like cryotherapy, red light therapy, infrared sauna, body sculpting, and advanced facials. Whether you want to boost performance, recover faster, or just feel your best, Core Wellness and Recovery delivers real results with zero downtime. From muscle relief to radiant skin, this is self-care redefined. Come experience the future of wellness, Core Wellness and Recovery, just off Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Book now at corewellnessandrecovery.com.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in to experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
If you ever been stuck on the side of the road with engine trouble or because of an accident, you know how frustrating that can be. I'm Chad Stevens of Chad Stevens Wrecker Service. We'll help take some of the stress out of the stressful situation. We've been rated by AAA as one of the top 10 towing services in the entire USA. Why? Well, just ask our customers. So keep our number in your cell phones and call us if you need us. 662-755-8645. That's Chad Stevens Wrecker Service. 662-755-8645.
Are you looking to get stronger, fitter, and push your limits? CrossFit Fondren is where Jackson trains. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, our expert coaches and supportive community will help you crush your goals. Join us for high-intensity workouts that build strength, endurance, and confidence. No gimmicks, just real results. Try your first class today for free. Visit us at CrossFitFondren.com or stop by the gym, 3002 North Mill Street in Jackson, in the heart of Fondren. I'm Sean Yurtkaran, and I've spent nearly 20 years in the courtroom. First as a prosecutor in Hinds County, now fighting for my clients as a defense attorney. I know how the system works, and I know how to protect your rights. If you're facing criminal charges, don't wait. Call me at 601-862-1320 or visit me at onetextlaw.com. That's onetextlaw.com. Serious cases need serious defense. And remember, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. Let's get to work.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is Thursday morning. I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKinzie. Good morning. We're here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB, and Timothy Jenkins. I have checked with our in-house English person. Dawn says that's a double negative. Is it a double negative or a double negative?
Looks like a double negative to me.
Did you do well in school?
No.
Okay.
I hated English.
Okay,
So I'm not the one to be correcting anyone.
We got a phone call. Let's see what's going on. WYAB, good morning. Hello. Hey, talk to me. You're on the air.
So I'm trying to figure out what's the disconnect with the caucus thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't. The Black Caucus probably hasn't been effective. I mean,
they've been around since
civil rights era.
76. They've been around since 76. And but
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying is they are effective and they are taking up space in the news cycle and this, that, and the other on agendas that are not representative of all the people that vote for them in their district.
Well, I mean, I guess the whole reason for the Black Caucus was to, as a group themselves, was to focus on issues pertaining to Black Americans or African Americans.
But wouldn't you just?
I mean,
but wouldn't you just go into your district? This is what I'm getting at. If we get rid of the black and white between people, and we just become Americans, okay? If we're just going to be Americans, then you just fix the issues in your area. And if you're the black guy in charge, it doesn't matter that you're black. That's not an issue. A black man got elected. That's all good. But your issues should not ever, your political issues should not ever sway from one side or the other if equal rights is what we're going for.
Well, I mean, yes. However, there was a point in time where the law wasn't equal pertaining to all Americans.
And see, that gets us back. And that gets us back to the issue of when is it over? You didn't cause any of these problems. I didn't cause any of these problems. We didn't. These equalities, in life, if you go back, the Italians, when they came to America, they weren't treated right. The first slaves in America were white, what's the deal? You know, why?
That the first slaves in America were white?
Yes, they were.
Are you talking about like indentured servants or like Irish Americans?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What year was that?
That was back in the day. That was back in the day before the days before the
Atlantic
the slave ships came in. But I mean, you got to also look at it. People have been slaves for years.
I mean, yeah, there was slavery throughout history.
But slave, you know, there's a point. Okay, let's say we're playing a basketball game.
I mean, my thing about I'm black.
Okay, I'm with you.
I'm just going to preface that.
Okay.
Slavery isn't the issue for the American, or the United States history.
Correct.
Chattel slavery, the breeding of people was the problem, if you ask me.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there.
Right.
So there are many caucuses in Congress. You got the Freedom Caucus, you got Asian American, you got all types of caucus, and all it is it's a group inside of a party that meet and like decide on bills that they want to focus on, that they think are important to whatever people that.
But that's what
I guess
that's what I'm getting. But that's what I'm getting at. I think all of those caucuses need to go away. Once you get into Congress, you need to either be a congressman with no set agenda, and not be and not be part of these other groups. You should be neutral, just like a judge.
Well, I mean, you can't be neutral if you have parties.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have the Republican, but those are registered parties, and they're political, registered political parties, right? These other groups are basically caucuses, are basically lobbyists for their agendas, right?
But they're inside of a party. They're already in the party.
Right.
Now, my thing with the Black Caucus is that Tim Scott tried to join, and Tim Scott.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He tried to join, and they wouldn't let him in. Now.
See, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, if that shows you that they have a separate agenda than what the agenda is of just being black.
Yeah,
and that means they go away.
And even on their homepage or their website, their list of things have become, it's like with the Black Caucus, it's an antiquated saying. Like, they don't represent, I don't think, the ideals of black people. I mean, the ideals of black people anymore. So
no, they don't.
For that reason, I would say that they should go away. But
my question to you is this: do blacks and white? I mean, we all get along for the most part.
Oh, yeah, I get along with everybody who gets along with me.
Okay. I mean, the segregation of our communities are only because we decide who we're going to live next to. You know, if you got your friends, you're going to move it. Whatever your friends are. If your friends are black, they move next door. If their friends are white, they move back next door. You know, and you move into an apartment complex, you become friends with everybody in there, or you don't become friends with everybody in there for different reasons.
Yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, when people move into, when people, what's the word? I'm going to say migrate.
Okay.
Like Asians or even Hispanics, Haitians, Cubans, they segregate themselves from the rest of America or the rest of the area that they're in, and they form their own segregated society. And they thrive for some reason, but
where are you growing? Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm in Mississippi.
Okay, well, listen. Like in Jackson, there were some people that chimed in last week, and they were saying an officer in Jackson. He says the Hispanics have started to take over certain neighborhoods in Jackson, and in those neighborhoods there is no crime because they watch each other's back in their area. Now, we're not talking about the ones that are the gangs and this, that, and the other, but we're talking about just regular old guy trying to get a job and he's Hispanic. Their neighborhoods are safe, but they segregated themselves in order to be that way.
Yeah, and I always have this question for my friends who are African American, black, whatever.
Right.
because I came across a study of like how quick a dollar circulates, or how long a dollar circulates
right.
throughout different communities, and of course, like we were on the bottom of the,
Right.
pole,
I got you.
and yeah, and then also brought up the whole neighborhood thing, and it's like, why are our neighborhoods called just hood, the hood, or and it's lawlessness. I mean, you have some black neighborhoods that are nice,
but I mean, the hood,
for the most part, for the most part, it's just, oh, that's the hood.
Well, even in New York City, the let's say the Italian community or the Irish community, that was all called the hood too. If you were in the Five Points area, but in the South, it's the hood's the hood, and it's across the tracks, and it's all those terminologies. But
and it's like, no matter where you go, Clarksdale, Greenwood,
right.
I don't understand it. I mean, maybe it's sociology.
Well, I mean, it's something that a lot of people, I mean, I'm the most ignorant person in Mississippi. I'm just going to let you know that. And for years, I have thought about it and studied it and tried to figure it out. And I think I go churches are segregated. Black preachers don't want you to, they don't really go for the white people, and the white people don't really go for the black people in their church. Although there's some that go back and forth. Some of them go, well, that's about money. Once again, that's the green. That only has to do with money. You don't want to take my money out of my pocket,
And somebody got upset at me because one time I was like, we got way too many churches in it. I was like, you can drive down a road and see like 5 churches on one street. And I was like, do they all believe in different?
No, what happened?
They believe it's different.
You can open up a 503c. And then that means that piece of property you have is tax-free. It's not paying anything to the community or anything at all. And then you get in line for the government handouts that are pushed by the Black Caucus. That's why they were on TV last night screaming, because they were upset at Trump for clawing back some money in different programs. And that's that. But I mean, it's all about money. Even the churches are all about money. And so when you see all these extra monies, it's just another church. It's just like Kim Wade once said in Jackson, you've got a situation where you'll go down a street and there's churches and 503Cs all the way down. That's no tax dollars coming into the community. Not at all.
Exactly. And I mean, at the end of the day, the government, which I try to tell people, government is the problem. It's not your next door neighbor. It's not black or white. It's government.
And we give those people those jobs. We put those people there. And that's the problem. We put them there. And then when we don't go out and vote and correct that person, or better yet, you sound like a very logical person. Why don't you run for office? I mean, I
have literally thought about running for office. When I stayed in Jackson, I did think about running for mayor, but I mean,
I ran for,
my significant other was not.
Well, that's always the case. That's always the case. Somebody says you don't want to get it mixed up in that. Everybody around you'll say you don't want to get mixed up in that.
I don't mind getting mixed up in it.
Well, see, I don't. See, I ran for mayor 3 or 4 times. Been shot at. Been cheated. We just got through with the trial where we found out that 2 aldermen were and Rudy Warnock, and their money was fixing the elections. And, and I keep telling everybody this goes on, and they look at me like, Chip, you're just losing. I go, no, all I want is all that's cleaned up. I don't care if I win or lose. And they go, you're going to run again? Yeah, I'll run again. I will run until we get all the corruption cleaned up. And then once I got this radio show, I went, that's that. We're going to talk about what you don't want to talk about. So that's that.
Yeah, shine light on it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. Check in with us another day. I got to take another commercial break. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good call. The phone calls, they're lining up over here, by the way. We got to take a break. We'll be back on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Chip and Dawn. They're lining up over here, by the way. We got to take a break. We'll be back on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
It's time for the most fun and exciting tournament of the summer. The Robbie Webb Floorball at the Canton Country Club. Grab your tent, your grill, and your friends, and come get rowdy at the now famous 12th hole tailgate with a live DJ, cocktails, shots, cigars, vendors, and a $1,000 barbecue cook-off. This small-town community-based club with its newly renovated golf course and pool is the perfect retreat for you and your family. Call 601-859-6359 today for info on memberships, tee times, and tournament sponsorships for the Robbie Webb Floorball, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Canton Country Club.
You know what's a nightmare? We've all seen that movie where the bad guy's coming and your gun jams up. Luckily, that's just a movie, but you can't take the chance it could happen to you in real life. Hey, y'all, I'm Therese Apel from Dark Horse Press, and I've written stories about a whole lot of situations where people needed their gun to work for them. So if yours is moody or likes to jam, you need to take it to Guns and Gear. Let their professional gunsmiths look at it and fix it so it'll work when you need it. They're the absolute best at what they do, and that's why I buy all my guns from them. That's Guns and Gear in Gluckstadt. Check them out today.
Social Security belongs to you. You work hard and pay into it. So it's only fair for you to expect to get the money you've earned to help cover living expenses and bills, and not for politicians to use as a piggy bank. That's why AARP is fighting to protect your Social Security so you get what you've earned. Learn more at aarp.org/youearnedit. That's aarp.org/youearnedit. Paid for by AARP.
Y'all come see us at Flora Animal Hospital, your trusted hometown vet. We offer a wide variety of veterinary services, including boarding. Dr. Kaylee McCary is a Madison County native who has been serving the Flora community and surrounding areas since 2013. She leads our team of highly trained and compassionate women. We are located at 740 Highway 49 in the Cotton Exchange Plaza. Call us today at 601-879-3222. At Flora Animal Hospital, we treat your pets like our own.
Venable Glass is your local glass expert, offering residential, automotive, and commercial glass. Venable Glass can do it all. What sets Venable Glass apart from the rest? Unmatched reliability and customer service. Don't forget, tell your insurance company that you want to use Venable Glass. And remember, you do have a choice. Let Venable Glass work hard to earn your business. Call Venable's Ridgeland or Brandon locations today for a free estimate or visit venableglass.com.
Are you a wine enthusiast? Are you looking for the perfect bottle to elevate your next dinner? The ultimate destination for wine lovers is 042 Wine and Spirits on West Government Street in Brandon. They're locally owned, they're locally operated. 042 Wine offers something for everyone, from local favorites to rare vintage wines. 042 Wine and Spirits can help you find your next favorite wine. The friendly and knowledgeable folks at 042 Wine and Spirits will help you find the perfect bottle for every occasion. 042 Wine and Spirits, located on West Government Street in Brandon.
I would buy her the moon if I could, but I've got to stick to my budget. John and Corey, how can I afford the diamond she really wants?
You know, I think you'll be genuinely surprised by how much diamond you can afford at Juniker Jewelry Company.
Because here you will find 10 times the diamonds and engagement rings of average jewelry stores.
And the true diamond experts to help you put it all together.
The diamond engagement ring of her dreams is right here, right now at Juniker Jewelry Company.
And with multiple financing options and good credit, it can be remarkably affordable.
We even have diamond engagement rings complete with your choice of center diamonds, starting at under $2,000. So, what are you waiting for?
Go ahead. Give her the moon.
We make it easy at Juniker Jewelry Company, Mississippi's direct diamond importer.
Juniker Jewelry Company, Mississippi's direct diamond importer. From anywhere in Mississippi, we're at 1485 Highland Colony Parkway, just south of 463 in Madison, and online at junikerjewelry.com. Juniker Jewelry, because love can't wait.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, the program that everybody listens to because you got nothing else to do. It is the Chip Matthews Your radio's broke on this station. And that's very good. Don McKinzie in the studio with me this morning. And we're gonna save the supervisor stuff for tomorrow. They're crooks. They're criminals. We're going to talk about it. We're going to prove it. There's another phone call coming in. We can't take it. Y'all can call in on Clay's show at 7:07. We only have a few seconds here.
We got the Canton Country Club.
Canton Country Club. Y'all need to go out. The Robbie Webb Floorball is coming up soon. And if you want to cook out, barbecue, sell some cigars or whatever, you can hook up
Party on the 12th, right?
Party on the 12th.
On the 12th hole.
Yeah. And it'll be walk-up music and all that. Everybody will be out there hanging out, It would be great if you showed up and hung out. Is no cover charge. There's no fee.
That's nice.
And you'll get out there and there'll be a DJ playing music. And it'll be in the cool shade of Mississippi in the August. If you get there early enough before the sun comes up, it'll be nice.
Yes. I don't know. It was pretty hot this morning before the sun came
Oh
up.
my God. It was 81 degrees. But anyway, that's coming up. Also, remember, you can get a membership at the Canton Country Club right now. If you say you listen to the Chip Matthews Show, Chip and Dawn, you can you only have to pay for 9 months and they'll give you 12 months.
That's a good deal.
A discount. That's a discount, y'all. And then also, the reasonable fees. You don't have to be a member to go play golf out there. And they also have pool memberships where you can join the swimming pool and they keep it open later in the year. There's just so many reasons to go out and join the Canton Country Club if you always wanted to live that country club lifestyle. In Canton, we've had it for years. I think it opened back in the 60s, but that's it. Country club lifestyle is Canton Country Club. Y'all go out, join them today. Tell them we sent you. Listen to WYAB. We heard it. We heard it on that station. Okay. So we have a minute.
Rattler Ferry Trading Post got lots of good music this weekend.
Hit it quick.
Got Unfinished Business Saturday, Shelby Anderson on Sunday, and Silver and Lace is on Saturday. I'm sorry. Unfinished Business is on Friday. So y'all come see us on Sunday.
Okay. And at Acme Pizza, we'll be serving pizza tonight. Last night we were supposed to close. We usually close a little early. Not last night. They kept dragging in all night, and that's a good thing.
Did you break the rules?
Yeah, we always break the rules when necessary.
Yes.
We listen to Clay's show. We know the rules. If you walk in the door, you're going to eat at our restaurant or get a cocktail.
Yes.
So just get there on time before we close. We open every day at 4 at Acme Pizza on the Reservoir. Love Silver Lace. Okay, Kathy Reed, thank you. Anyway, that's going to do it for Dawn and for me, Chip Matthews. We'll see you back tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6, talking about the supervisors. That's going to do it for Dawn and for me, Chip Matthews. We'll see you back tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6, talking about.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.